I am once again a snot machine. I'm tired of blowing my nose and sneezing. That being said, remember yesterday when I jinxed the fuck out of us and said, let's just hope it rains a little bit? We got the most intense storm last night. I thought the roof of my house was coming off. I felt the thunder, and it was at least a minute long. I felt the thunder. It took at least a minute to move across my house, and it rumbled my butthole. We got such a fucking crazy storm last night. I'm a witch. I don't know. It's, why? I don't know. Yeah, it fucking rained. I mean, I'm glad I don't have to water my garden, but it's mud. Good morning, everybody. I hope you're doing well. Lil hates it. Lil, she's okay. She gets like, it's not the worst anxiety ever. Like, I've seen dogs that, like, cannot function. She just, like, gets up and paces in a circle and, like, can't sit still when that thunder. It's so intense up here in the mountains. I've never, anywhere I've lived ever, have felt thunder like that, where you feel it, like, over there, and then you just slowly feel it, like, go, 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 go. Like, the most intense thunder goes so slow over you. It's very bizarre. A gully washer? The fuck is that? What's a gully? I know that word, and why do I not know what a gully is? Is it like a gutter? Oh, speaking of... Not right now, bud. I'm pulling out the ickies. I got the crickets. I have to go grocery shopping tonight before movie night to get all the stuff for the pizza, so that'll be a thrill. Going out, peopling during people hours. Disgusting. But I have bread to make tonight, so I have to. But these are the crickets God, they look so gross. I hate this. Side note, though, I do have to say, so we raided Zeke yesterday. And I don't even know how this came up, but someone in Zeke's channel was like, Katie, go beat him up. I don't know why. Someone wanted me to beat up Zeke. And I said, hold up. Let me see how close we are to reaching $30,000. As our channel's, what is it? Lifetime achievement. And I said I was like $300 away. Motherfucking Yeti Elder came over and threw $100 at our charity randomly while I was not online last night. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to go beat up Zeke on stream, but I just, like, wherever Yeti is, we have to say major thank you, because that was very kind and selfless. Like, I'll have to go give Zeke a little slap or something today. Because that was pretty cool. But we are officially $277 away from reaching $30,000 as a lifetime achievement for this channel, which is fucking crazy for charity that we've raised. But also, we're what? 1,600 something away from reaching our goal, which is fucking crazy. It's easily a slap. I would have given him a nice punch in the arm if we reached that. Incoming 420. Thank you, Cinemuis. These are the crickets I got. So, tomorrow, last Friday, what we did is if you donated $10, you got to add a random ingredient to a pizza I'm going to create. Crispy volunteered to actually put this thing together and make it edible. So we're making pizzas. I'm going to be exhausted. I'm already ready for it. It's going to be fucking terrible. But one of the ingredients that was required, thank you, Glut, was crickets. That was requested. And so I went and I ordered crickets. And they come like snack packs. It's just like, do people actually snack on this? I don't know. But they look like this. And the crickets are just in there. It's so gross. But I got 3 flavors. I got sour cream and onion, salt and vinegar, and bacon and cheese. They look disgusting. They're just crickets. I mean, they look like what I feed my fucking animals. On a cricket, though, bread's always the most time time consuming part, but I like bread's the only part I feel confident, especially because I literally just made focaccia. So I'm like practiced. I feel like not super nervous about it, and I have like all night. I mean, I'm not. The bread is honestly the least nerve wracking part for me because that's what I do. If I cook, if I step into my kitchen, I'm baking. That's all I do. I'm not much of a cook. Every once in a while, I get a wild hair and I cook. Um, it- why do I have to ignore the sauce, Crispy? Why can't we just do it? I'm gonna look. I have no idea. I'm gonna go. I was talking about this the other day, but if you go to like Sprouts or some of those like local co-op places, they have like a section of the like deli area where you know all the cheese is, like the cheese counter. I don't know how to. I don't even. Is it called a cheese counter? Are they a cheesemonger? But you know they've got all the huge blocks in there. So right outside of the cheese counter, they have a big basket with like corners of every single piece of cheese in that case. So you can try them. You don't have to like it's, the leftover chunks or whatever, but they're super cheap. They're like half off. And I'm going to rustle through that bin and I'm going to find myself a fun cheese because people put all the cheeses I know the name of on the pizza. I don't know the name of any more cheeses. I don't think anyone added Parmesan. So that's definitely like a fancy ass Parmesan Reggiano kind of thing. That's definitely a questionable. Maybe I'm going to do that. But they have like wine cured cheeses and herb cheeses and goat cheese, like I don't even know the names of all the cheeses, but literally a basket of saran wrapped corners of just all the exotic cheeses you can think of for like half off. So I'm going to do like a rustle and pick a fun cheese out of it. Flavored crickets say, what now? Pat, it's one of the ingredients for the pizza. Someone required crickets on my pizza, so I'm cricketing on the pizza. Yeah. I don't know. I don't. Yep. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited. It's gonna be a chaotic day. I love chaotic days. There's nothing to be done. Goat cheese. There's some goat cheeses I really like. And then there's some goat, like, I don't know. It all comes down to texture. I like pretty much every flavor known to man. But some goat cheese and sheep cheese is just like so thick and like, what's the word for that? It's too goaty sometimes. Yeah, there's like too hey, grr, grassy. I don't know. There's something about it where sometimes it's delicious. Goat cheese is absolutely vile. Some people can't stand it, and I appreciate that. I totally get it. We went through a phase in my house when I was a kid where we had goat milk because my dad is a milk drinker. Like legit, like one of those people who has a fucking glass of milk with dinner every night, but he's lactose intolerant. So, like, life was just a battle of my mom constantly trying to get him to drink something that's not dairy, and my dad eventually going and getting milk because he likes milk. And so we went through a period of time where goat milk was in the house, and it was interesting. Where to get the crickets? Online. I got them on Amazon. So, towards the beginning, I've already eaten a cricket this time. That being said, like, I wish I would have put cricket cookies at a higher dollar. Not for any fucking other reason other than the fact that I did it wrong. I went and bought live crickets, froze them, and then just whipped them into a fucking batter, cookie batter. And I had to eat it so you get to listen to it. It was like little pops of bug guts in the cookie. Little bubbles of ick. Don't do that. So that can't be worse than that. This can't be worse than that. Oh, Crispy, I'd be shocked if that's even possible. Not doubting your skills by any means, but like, there's peppermint patties on this thing. Like, I don't know. They were sadness gushers. I mean, no shit, Glut. Have you ever had like a really dank blueberry muffin that's fresh and the blueberries are like whole blueberries in the muffin? So while you're biting through it, you get these pops of like wonderful blueberry juice. It was that, but not good. Like it was the most displeasing that ever. It was real, I didn't like it. Good, no thanks. Absolutely, yeah. If you need to buy, there's a lot of different edible crickets online. So I got these ones because basically, if you buy crickets on Amazon, it's like big old bags, like big bags, like an ounce of dried crickets, which I do not need. That's just wasteful. I don't need all that cricket. And it was like when you bought them, it would be all one flavor. And I was like, I don't know what flavor crispy is going to be able to work with the best. You know what I mean? Like there was barbecue flavor and sour cream and onion, all sorts of things. So that's why I got this one because it was 3 different flavors. And so we have options of the bacon, cheese, salt and vinegar, and sour cream, as opposed to me just buying one big bag of barbecue and being like, crispy, we got barbecue. I don't know. I tried, but there's different options on there. They even sell cricket flour, which I've heard you can use to make bread and stuff, and it's phenomenal. Like, I'm all about people eating bugs. That's a great protein source. We should be eating bugs. Tracking the amounts of things we put into stuff. If people feel crazy and want to create what we're doing, oh my god, if anybody wants to follow along, please feel free. What a shit story it's gonna be. It's the forbidden tapioca. It was not those cookies. Nope. Nope. Peppermint patties and the red tamales, right? I know. I got the peppermint patties. Like, that's one ingredient I have in my house. I have to go get a lot of stuff tonight, but yeah, the candy part is like texturally, I don't know. What if I don't want to fuck with your brain? I'm not even going to throw ideas out. I don't have a chef brain. I don't have a cook brain. I'm not even, it's the day before. Let's not fuck with shit today. I'm not going to do that. No, Katie, no. Sounds like you're going to have some spare crickets laying around. Is there a dollar value we want to assign to those? Oh, shit. We totally could. What do you think? I'd say we could make a wheel, but I don't know what else to put on it. Like we could, like a wheel, like the movie wheel, we could make a wheel with like crickets and other things on it, and it's all just the same dollar amount, but you roll the wheel every time. I just don't, what else could we put on it? That's a good idea, because we're definitely gonna have more crickets. There's no way we're using all of these. We'll probably use, like, whatever flavor Crispy deems worthy, we'll probably use that whole flavor, and then the other two will be chillin'. Cinemus, yes. 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 Yes, I do. $50 for the wheel. If we made a wheel, it'd have to be, what else would we put on it though? I'll eat a cricky for $50 for charity, obviously. If you're just swinging by or you're new to my channel, we're raising money for St. Jude, and I'm constantly doing fucked up shit for it, and we've got crickets to be etted. $50 makes me very happy because that's like, how many crickets are in each box? Let's see. 1, 2. That would mean like one box is $300. You can hear them. I don't want to do it. I love olives. Oh man, I love black olives. I'm sad you don't like them, but I get it. That's kind of a polarizing ingredient, Rod. A lot of people don't like those. I was actually planning on incorporating all the cricket flavors, but I can use just one too. I mean, why use all of them if we could raise more money for charity? And if we have extras, we can throw them into our cooking day if we raise $7,000. That'll be fun. Arugula olives, basically all the things you despise. Arugula I hate. Olives I like. Me? Oh, I like olives. I love I love olives. I don't know. I like, did anybody else when you were a kid, you'd get the little can of black olives and you'd put one on every finger and then that was one of my favorites. If my grandpa opened a can of olives, I was in there like bloop, 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 sticking my little baby fingers into them and used to love doing that shit. I know that's the problem. I hate mayo. Hold on, I'll write these things down. Things that I have that I can eat that I despise. Mayonnaise. The trash, you olive haters. Good morning, VR. How are you, love? I don't have any arugula in my house, but that could eventually go on the wheel once I go grocery shopping. Obviously, I don't have arugula. Why would I have arugula in my house? I fucking hate arugula. What else? I was thinking if I had some questionable hot sauce. Mayo, mushrooms, olives, and beans. It's okay to be odd. That's okay. I'm trying to think of things that I don't. I mean, I hate, like, this is the thing. The things that I don't like, I don't know how to impart on you how much I hate them so that people will donate to the charity to get the wheel spun. Like, for instance, I would rather eat a spoonful of mayonnaise, I'd rather eat a whole box of crickets, and I'd rather eat a whole bunch of arugula than one piece of wet bread. Like, the idea of just putting water on a piece of bread and eating it, I'd rather eat all of these three things together than do that. But would anybody see that on a wheel and be like, yeah, I want to see her do that? Probably not. But that's what drives me. I'd rather die. Wet bread. Oh my God. Good morning, Kel. I hope you're doing okay, honey bean. I blanked. It's fine. I posted the first design for the shirt. Oh, you're designing a shirt? When you say mayonnaise, you mean like the generic sauce or also the high quality restaurant mayo? Mayo in general, it's a texture thing. Mayo it's the purpose of mayo that makes it disgusting for me. Mayonnaise is used to add moisture to sandwiches and whatnot, and I don't want that. I want the driest sandwich you can possibly give me. Like, wet bread is my kryptonite. I hate it. So you give me a sandwich with mayonnaise smeared all over the bread, now the bread is wet. And so it's like, it's this disposition that, like, if mayonnaise is involved, it's because you wanted to make something wet and I don't want it that way. Like, I'm okay with it, like, in sauces and shit like that. Like, lots of sauces have mayonnaise in it. That doesn't even bother me. But having to just eat thick, white Jell-O. Mm-mm. I fucking hate Miracle Whip so much. See, Strahd, exactly. The way I feel about arugula, you feel about cilantro. Yeah, I'm not a fan. That shit sucks. OVR, I had that the other day. I went to go log into my bank and my bank claimed my entire account was gone and that I didn't exist and I wasn't a customer of theirs for 3 days straight. Like my oldest account that I've had since I was 15 years old. Not stressful at all. Not stressful at all. You know, I actually have white bread in my fridge. I could make a piece of wet bread. Mayo's fat and it enhances the taste of other ingredients. Not if it's making my bread wet. All it did was ruin the entire meal, and it's on you because you knew I didn't like mayo, and now it's wasted food. How could you? We're living in a food crisis. Like, literally half the world can't eat, and yet we overproduce food, and you are audacious enough to put mayonnaise on my fucking sandwich. Stop it! Just kidding. But for real, I wouldn't eat it. I couldn't. I'd be sick. Wet bread. Oh, wet bread. I like macaroni and cheese, macaroni salad, potato salad. Not really. It depends how dry it is. Which sounds gross saying it out loud. I'm so aware of how fucked this sounds. But if it's soupy, if it makes a plunk, a splat, absolutely not. It's cold potato soup. I don't know. I don't like cream-based soups either. It's a textural thing. I don't know. It's weird. The flavor could be good. I don't like Alfredo. Cream sauce, not a huge fan. I'm cool with gravy, but I don't want my plate swimming in it. Thank you, Crispy. I appreciate you. I might hit you up tonight if you're available at all. After I go get all the groceries and shit. I was supposed to go do all this yesterday, but as I promised you guys, I meant to take a picture to prove it, but I genuinely ended stream and went to bed. That was it. Went straight to bed yesterday. Just said fuck it, and I literally laid in bed for movie night and just like didn't get out of bed. I did nothing because I was terrified I was sick and I really don't want to get sick. Sending multiple shirts and yard signs and such. Needless to say, something horrific is happening to young girls in the school and in town over for me. I can participate in the protest due to reasons right now, so I'm making merchandise for people around here. You're amazing. Thank you for doing something like that. I'm sorry, Kel. It's just the shittiest thing because it's like, I wish I could do something. I'm sure everybody does. It's just, the world sucks. Mayo in place of grilled cheese, totally acceptable. I have mayonnaise in my house. Mayonnaise is utilized in this house. It's just very infrequently and very choosy where it's used. But yeah, I grew up with mayonnaise used on a grilled cheese. I don't know why. I don't know like where that came from, but I never saw my mom put butter on a grilled cheese. It was always mayonnaise to fry it. Ooh, honey mustard sounds like it'd be a good grilled cheese. I'd be into that. See, I don't do crackers in my soup either because it's wet bread. Like if I'm okay with us I'm a weirdo, I know. If you give me like oyster crackers, I'll literally get a spoonful of soup and I'll put an oyster cracker on it. Nom nom nom. Spoonful of soup, oyster cracker, nom nom. Because they'll get soggy. It's like it's the cereal. I know. Y'all say I'm a fucking sociopath because of the way I eat cereal, but I get a bowl of dry cereal and a glass of milk, and I very slowly add the milk, eat. Add the milk, eat. It can't get soggy. I can't. It's a waste of food. Like, let's be real. Do we all want me wasting food? No. Let me eat weird. Because I'll finish my meal if I can eat weird. But I know. I just can't. The moment cereal gets not crunchy, it's done. That is bad food to my brain. My brain's like, no, it rotted. You can't do that anymore. Nope. But if it could stay crunchy, I'd be here for it. Like, if somehow you could stay crunchy, definitely here for that. I can eat almost anything. I like too many things. Might be because I've eaten some of the worst things as a kid. No, I totally get that. And all of my weird food aversions aside, I will try anything twice. Like, barring very extraneous circumstances where I think I'm going to get sick or something in another country, I'll try anything twice. Because you never know. What if one day I try something and all of a sudden I don't hate wet bread anymore? Like, you just never know. I'm never going to turn down something that could be potentially delicious. I'll always try something. Biscuits and gravy, fuck yeah. I don't like the dumplings. Yeah, they're just soft. And it's like chicken and dumplings. The way that I make it, if I make it, is I make the dumplings outside of, like, I don't plop raw dough into the chicken soup and then just let it boil and be soft and weird. I cook biscuits and then throw a biscuit on if that's what you want. But it's just soggy bread. Yeah, it just tastes raw to me. I'm kind of the same. I know. I've never done mayo on grill. Does that cause a difference in how it tastes or something? Anyone know? Honestly, has anyone done the experiment, butter versus mayonnaise, and noticed any difference whatsoever? Because I don't think I could tell you. I don't know. Katie was the girl in Get Out. Glut. I went and saw it. Did I go see that with you, Ron? Was that something we went and saw in theaters? I know I went and saw it with Zeke in theaters, and when that happened, he, no shit, like a movie, did the at me, and I grabbed his face and turned him away from me and was like, stop it. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear it. I know. But like, man, psychos can hate soggy cereal too. You should try it. No, seriously, you should try it. It's mayo on a grilled cheese is fuck. I mean, you're just putting it on the outside of the bread to like fry the bread, right? Once you put the cheese in and everything, it's quite delicious. It makes a very crispy, tasty grilled cheese. But I I don't know if I'd even know the difference, honestly. Maybe if you used Miracle Whip, you'd notice a difference. You know what I mean? Just because it's got more of that like sweet tart flavor. Mayo versus butter thing for grilled cheese is about the browning. The eggs in the mayo will brown faster and harder. Same for grilling with mayo versus oil. Interesting. So are you getting more of like a firm bread and not so much of like a soggy, like, you know, when you get like soggy toast or something? Did you ever see, was it Alton Brown that did the grilled cheese? I've never stopped thinking about it because it was so weird. Is that the grilled cheese, the one where he actually grills the cheese? I don't think it is. Hold on. Is it? Oh, it is! He's doing the grilled cheese. Do you guys want to watch this? Do you guys want to watch some food TV first thing in the morning? His grilled cheese is epic, but he actually grills the cheese before putting it on the bread. I've never stopped thinking about this because it's so fucking extra. Like, I'd eat the fuck out of it. Am I ever going to do this? Absolutely not. But you know what, Alton, you fucking get it. I love food TV. Like, I know that's weird considering I really don't eat much. I love food TV. I watch a lot of food TV. I love watching people cook. And Dave, that's my problem too. But my problem is like, I don't want to spend money on takeout because it's so fucking expensive. I mean, if I just quantify, and I have been sponsored by HelloFresh. We've been doing HelloFresh for years now. I actually really legitimately love HelloFresh. But one of the things is like, we do 4 HelloFresh meals a week. And then the other 3 we fend for ourselves. We cook or we get takeout or something like that. Those are $60. It's $60 a week for 4 meals versus getting takeout for 2 people's around $50. And I just, it kills me. Like, my brain is like, nope, I'll just cook. Like, wow. You know, I do like food prep. The problem is I don't eat it. I don't eat enough for food prep to like be legit. I do. I used to do it all the time. Like, I would lay out tons of like 7 like Gladware containers or whatever, and I would perfectly portion food across them when I worked at the hospital or whatever. And that was really good when I worked at the hospital and I had to bring a meal with me because otherwise I just genuinely wouldn't cook. But like, I just don't eat at home. It's really bad. It just sits and goes bad. Like, there's no point in meal prepping because I just don't eat it. I mean, I meal prep veggies. I was talking about this yesterday. I guess I kind of do meal prep. If you consider this a meal, I mean, literally, let's be real. What's the fucking difference between a snack and a meal? Nothing. I think one is just an excuse to eat between meals and we just call it something else so we don't feel bad or something. You shouldn't feel bad about eating. Just eat food. Who cares what the fuck it's called? But I pre-chop up a shit ton of vegetables and that's my fast food. Like, I have big old Ziploc bags of like chopped up carrots and cucumbers and broccoli and snap peas, and the snap peas aren't chopped up, but like big bags of that. So as I'm going around the house and doing my thing, I can literally just pull that bag out and just fucking start nomming on veggies and like dipping it in ranch or something. That's my fast food. That's my food prep. Because if I don't have something prepared like that, I just won't eat. I just won't. I have to say won't because it's definitely a choice. I can't claim like it's some fucking instinct. I just won't because I'm fucking lazy. I don't know. It's terrible. I did that. Oh my God, Glut. I used to do that. No shit. I literally did the burritos. I did meal prep. I would make a shit ton of burritos and just leave them in my freezer. And that's what I brought to work almost every single night. It was such a good meal prep. Even if I have easy food in the house, I'll still order takeaway, but you do have 2 people to feed. Like, the most expensive for me is Domino's. Generally for me, average is roughly $25 a takeaway. Yeah, and that's the thing. With 2 people, it's a lot more. And then there's delivery on top of it. It's just so much, like, it's so cheaper. It's so much cheaper just to eat at home. Like, it's just crazy how expensive takeout is. Not that I don't think restaurants deserve that money, though. Like, obviously, it's just, it's a lot. For me, that's when I lived alone. I did that, Katie. My chat just doubled. Sorry. When I lived alone, I did that, CK. It made dinner prep easier, having pre-chopped veggies. Exactly. I mean, it's multiple purpose, right? Like, at the end of the day, if I'm gonna cook dinner for some reason, I literally pull that bag out, dump it in a pan, stir fry. Want to have a dinner salad, pull that bag out, chop shit a little bit smaller, dinner salad. Like, it's just, that's my easy. I feel like that's how I grew up, though. Like, for some reason, we always had like a bowl of veggies or a bowl of grapes on the table, and we would just sit around gnawing on fruit all day. And I feel like I'm a grazer. I'm a cow. I chew my cud all day. And then have like one legitimate meal, probably. I really don't do that. I've done, wait, I have done that because something was about to expire and made too much, so put it in different portions. That is when I absolutely do that. Like, I cannot, you guys know I talk about this too often. I fucking hate food waste. There's too many starving people in the world. It should be illegal, in my opinion, to throw away good food. I don't care. Like, if you prepared too much food, you're a restaurant and you prepared too much, at the end of the day, you have to donate it. It's on you. You prepared too much. You have to donate. That's what, in my opinion, should be the rule. I cannot take that. And so, like, every couple of days, I go through my fridge and I check everything and see if anything's going bad, and that's what dictates what we're eating that day. Essentially, like, I'm like, nope, we've got a shit ton of lettuce that's about to go. We doing salads, bitch. Taco salad night or something like that. Because I just refuse. And, like, do you guys want to know a fun side story? This is actually totally on topic. So if you guys didn't know, my little sister's boyfriend, he works in the waste management industry. I don't know exactly what his title is called, but basically he is the scientist who works on minimizing the dangers that are coming from landfills. He is the scientist who decides what goes into landfills, what doesn't, et cetera, et cetera. So there's actually one really big one, I want to say down in Southern California right now, that's exploding. A landfill. Because there's a whole science to how a landfill is laid out, right? Like how they bury the trash and then they have gravel and then they do something else and then they do something else. There's a whole science to that layer cake so that it doesn't like create gases underneath and explode and become like a volcano of liquid trash. And someone in California fucked up and didn't do it right. They didn't do the layer cake right. So all of this organic material, i.e. food waste, I'm not even kidding, this is exactly what it is. Food waste is the most dangerous thing to throw in the garbage, which is why everyone should have a compost, for fuck's sake. It's the most dangerous because that's what creates, and it creates this black liquid that I can't remember the name of, but there's a name for it that oozes out of landfills into our local water supply and then poisons us. So what happened with this landfill was, like, you lay down gravel so that people can drive across it, dump trash, but then they scrape all that gravel away, and then they put another pile of dirt and then gravel, and someone didn't remove the gravel. And it's that big rock, you know, heavy-duty gravel that semis can drive across. Someone didn't remove the gravel, so now they've got a solid cap on this terrifying death machine of a fucking landfill. And not to mention the landfill is butted right up against an enormous community of human beings who are all drinking the land water that is now seeping out of this landfill. It's fascinating, but very scary. Like, there's a lot of work that goes into what happens to our trash, and food shouldn't go into it. Like, please don't put organic material in your trash if you can at all prevent it. Compost, man. Oh, Papa Murphy says snap. That's fucking nice. That's good to know. That's Kona. That's why I like food. Like, I like, if I'm going to cook, I like meals where you step away from it for a long period of time. Because that, like, over inundation in the meal and the over inundation in the smell of it and everything starts to dissipate for me. So, for instance, like, I love to, like, roast a chicken. I love that. I love crock-pot meals. I love anything like that where you basically throw everything in and you pop it into some heat source and then you walk away for a couple hours. That's the shit. That's my favorite, because then the house just slowly starts to fill with the smell of that food, and by the time you're actually cognizant of it, it's almost done and you're ready to eat it, and then you get excited, versus just like standing over a hot pan for an hour and being like, nah, I ate that food, I'm done. I totally get that. They have to vent the gases, exactly. And this one in Southern California, I think it's near San Diego. It's very scary. It's genuinely going, like, it's on the brink of explosion. It's fucking wild. Like, the way Darren was talking about it, I was like, man, your job is serious. He goes, yeah, it's pretty serious. Katie. Oh, VR, 100%. I agree so hard. If you're a restaurant that can't seem to donate your food at the end of the day to people who need to eat, I think I shouldn't patronize your restaurant. That brings me around, though, to that amazing app, Too Good To Go, that I know I've talked about too much, but my girl Safi turned me onto this app where basically you pay $5 for up to $35 worth of food. It's just, you don't know what you're going to get. So I did it, and it's incredible. There was a barbecue place nearby, and I got $35 worth of barbecue for $5, and it was fucking incredible. It was so good. I got like ribs and chicken and a pulled pork sandwich and soup and macaroni and cheese and a loaf of bread. $5. Please check out the app Too Good To Go. Everybody should. Like, everybody should, regardless of whether or not you can afford to eat or not, but everybody should. Because it's just, if anything, it's eliminating waste. This is food that would be thrown the fuck away. Like, why? It's crazy to me. And I'm so, like, these restaurants choose to participate in Too Good To Go because they don't want to throw their food away, obviously. Like, who does? That's crazy. Food waste will forever remind me of going to nature's classroom in school, and at the end of the mealtime, they would measure the food waste and show us what we were throwing away. It's really gross. I try so hard not to have food waste. That's another thing I really like about HelloFresh. Again, not pushing it, but I like it because the portions are perfect. We never have leftovers. Like, genuinely, it makes two identical portions. I usually eat like 3/4 of mine. Zeke finishes his, and then he finishes off the last 2 bites of mine, and it's perfect. We never have food waste. It's phenomenal. I love that. Like, I can't stand it. I have food waste in that I have a compost, so like banana peels, apple peels, whatever. Peels, basically. I have a bag under my sink that I do peels and stuff like that, but other than that, we do really good on not making too much and not wasting food, thank fuck. I work in produce in a big store. You wouldn't believe how much food I throw away every day. I would absolutely believe it. It's just, it's so sad. We donate what we can, but it's way too much. Yep. Would you say, because you work in the food industry, would you say it has something to do with that aesthetic of those huge fucking displays? I read something about that years ago, like the psychology of the supermarket and how it's like people want to see enormous stacks of perfect looking fruit. That makes us want to buy the fruit. And so because of that, they end up stocking far too much to make it look perfect, and they end up throwing away half of it. Like, it's a psychology thing. It's fucking sad. I agree with you. I threw away food so much time all last 2023 in June, July, August. I stayed there till February 7th, the 2024 year. We went to restaurants called Olive Garden. I had a big spaghetti and I ate so much of the food. So full was my stomach was so big. I accidentally threw the whole food away. I had it on the plate. I understand. The portions in the US are kind of crazy. The cool thing about Olive Garden, and I'm not an Olive Garden hater, they treat you like family, is that they have that unlimited salad and soup and pasta and whatever, and they let you take it, like you can take your leftovers home and eat them. They don't force you to throw them away or anything if you don't want to. Thank fuck. Dude, VR, I literally downloaded it on the spot the day Safi told me about it and reserved my bag the day Safi told me about it. So you can do same day, like you can graze through it, or you can reserve a bag for the next day, like you're going to go tomorrow and get a bag or whatever. It's basically reserving your mystery bag. And as long as you don't have like crazy dietary restrictions, it's amazing. Like, it's legit. $5, you get a lot of food. Like, Safi showed me her latest bag. She got like 4 sandwiches, 3 muffins, some chocolate bars or something like that for $5. Grocery stores do it. Grocery stores participate in Too Good To Go as well. So grocery stores, I'm hoping it's produce. I haven't done a grocery store one, but $5 and you get $50 worth of food. So you walk away with 2 big old bags of groceries. You don't know what you're going to get, but if you're in a state of needing food, it's a great deal. Like, we're not picky. We just want to eat, right? We just want to eat. That's it. At the end of the day, you just need a meal in your belly. Sleep. Don't worry about it. Depends on where you live and how things are set up. Composting can be a lot of physical work, and that's not always feasible. I don't compost like that. I guess if you were working on a massive scale, that would probably be a thing. I like, because it's 2 people, like I have like a one of those gallon Ziploc bags under my sink, and I just throw food, like peelings and stuff in that. And when it gets full, I go bury it in a hole in the yard. But like, yeah, compost can be fucking crazy. Some people have huge compost. They have like compost bins, or they'll have a compost corner where they're literally like mulching it over constantly. I don't produce enough food waste for that. But yeah, it can be. You can get like, if you produce a shit ton of food waste, like you have a big family or something like that, I would advise getting one of those rolly ones. Have you seen the ones where it's like, it looks like a barrel and it's got a handle, and you basically just go out and do a turn every once in a while. And that makes it so it's kind of jumbling up in there. But I think that one's like less labor intensive because you're not sitting there with a pitchfork like flipping, compost and trying to do it by hand. I think my mom had one of those and she really liked it. What up, LZT? How are you, love? Oh, no shit. You went over the summer to North Carolina. What did you think? North Carolina is a beautiful state. Good morning, Bolivia. I hope you're doing well, honey bean. See, David, our country doesn't have that, unfortunately. It's very, very sad. So I'm glad that we're doing something to help people. Oh, no shit. In our area, in MA, they have a composting pickup you can get into. Oh, that's nice. That's awesome. We have a lot of, I've noticed around Denver, a lot of places where it's like a chunk of land and people rent a chunk of that chunk of land to like a little garden parcel. And I notice a lot of people do that for compost. And it'll be like a community uses a chunk of land for their compost and then all of them can pull from the compost because they're all adding to it and they're all mixing it up and whatnot. Amen. Hydrate, everybody. Good morning, Viata love. North Carolina is beautiful. The trees, man, the denseness. The mosquitoes are pretty wild, though. Those mosquitoes, they can get... There's a few states in our country that consider the mosquito the state bird. Because there's a lot. UHT milk cereals, tin foods, pasta. Usually it's for about 4 or 5 days worth of essentials, and they cater for you if you have a family too. That's amazing. I'm just glad your country does something like that. My country won't probably ever do something like that, unfortunately. I have high hopes, but yeah. What are we saying about my state? North Carolina, I was saying it's very beautiful, but there's lots of mosquitoes in my personal experience. Stunning. Like some of the most green, dense forests I've ever seen in my life. But the mosquitoes were also that dense. And I get eaten alive. You forgot the women hate too, Viata. We can't forget that a lot of this could have been avoided if people just didn't hate women. Cheers. The palmetto bug, right? Yeah, I understand. We get mosquitoes here, but very infrequently. Like, they pretty much, the wind blows them away pretty quickly. So question, if you're like, say you live in an apartment in New York and you're composting, what do you do with the compost? What do you do with it? Oh, we just exist. We exist. We look really good naked. We can literally create life with the playground between our legs. I don't know. I have pretty cool boobies, but... yeah, like, I'm just curious, like, I compost because I'm gonna throw it in my garden, but if you live in, like, what do you do with the compost once you, like, what do you do with it now? If you live in an apartment building, I don't know. I can see why they would have composting regulations, though, in a compact area of human beings. For the simple fact that I, too, have lived in apartment buildings, and I have lived near many neighbors that would just pile their trash on their porch and claim it's compost. And then they just never, ever, 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 ever take their trash out. Like, I could absolutely see them doing something like that. I'm not saying everyone would, but someone might. Like, hey, you've got rats outside your door and we think it's because you're hoarding garbage in your house. No, it's compost. You know, but I don't know. What do you do with it afterwards? I don't know. Oh, Bobo! No, you actually had your phone for 10 years? No, and it took a dip in the toy. I'm so sorry. That's an incredible lifespan for a motherfucking phone, though. Holy shit. 10 years? What kind of phone lasted that long? I need to know. Because, like, I push my phones, man, and I'm not too hard on them. I put cases on them and shit, but, like, that's, yeah, like, no shit. You would think that planned obsolescence shit would have kicked in on your phone. What kind of phone? I need to know. Where we live, Our town contracted with compost now. We drop a bin of it at the street once a week and we get cheap compost from them whenever we want. That's amazing. I wish they did more things like that. So the building is supposed to take care of it once you separate it out from the trash. But like I said, it's really strict what has to be composted. And then and then you get fined if you fuck up. That's fucked. They don't make it easy to be good people, huh? It's so weird. Like, for instance, when I lived in Washington State, I would get fined if I didn't recycle. So, like, if the trash people found an excess amount of bottles or cans or cardboard in my garbage, like my trash, they could fine me. Versus living in Denver, I have to pay for recycling to come pick up my recycling. Like, they don't want to recycle. They would much rather, like, it's just so weird. It's so backwards. Right, like, I don't think my phone would last that, yeah. Still using a Galaxy S7, dude, I'm impressed. That's incredible. If I didn't, like, man, I'm not kidding you. I feel proud that I have, like, a 2-year-old phone. I'm like, man, you've been through, like, so much. You're doing such a good job, little guy. I'm so proud of you. But you're over there with your fucking 7-year phones, 10-year-old phones. That's incredible. I'm shocked the OS is still running on them. Yeah, you have to. I have to pay extra to recycle here in South Carolina. Isn't that weird? It's like I have to pay to try to save the state I live in. Okay. Still, you still have an S6 Edge. I never had an Edge. Do you like that phone? In total good news, our big AG department was giving away free vegetable plants. I got some. Fuck yeah, that's good news. Weren't they? Stop it. Are Galaxy 7s the ones that explode? I mean, I'm gonna guess not if one's still going. But did they explode? I had my phone for 7 to 8 years. I just got a new one this year. The old phone still works just fine, though. That's incredible. I feel like that would have been me. I did the dumb and I, like, went with the newfangled foldy phones when they very first released. I can't even remember the brand. The Z Flip or whatever is a Samsung. There's like a Z Flip and then there's a Z Fold. And I got the Z Flip and it's just not perfect. They have not figured that technology out yet. Don't waste your money. It's not there yet. But I tried and literally I had to claim insurance on it twice and finally was like, you know what? I'm just buying a normal phone again. As much as I really want a flip phone back, this one sucks. Majorly sucks. I'm mad. I know you're going to have to like, I mean, fuck. What was 10 years ago? 2015? I think I had an iPhone. Damn. I have no idea. That's crazy. You have to really be a doofus to get fined, though. I mean, still, though, that's so weird. I hope it's not the one. That was the Note 7. Okay. Watch, they take out their phone. This isn't the one that... Shit. I had my last phone until the OS would not allow my bank app to run. I upgraded to an S22, which I've now had for over 2 years. I think that's what I have. The 22 or the 23? I never know. How do you tell? It's a good little phone, though. Like, the camera is really all I genuinely care about because my phone is my camera and I like to take pictures. And it's a great little phone. She's been good. It's too big. That's my only complaint. Like, I'm a 6-foot woman with not small hands, and I can't reach across it with my thumb. Ugh. Ugh. I can't. I hate it. I don't have small hands. This is too big. Like, it's just that too big. Ugh. That drives me a little nuts. So one-handed use is a little crippled. But other than that, obviously not enough to do anything about it. What's a stupid phone? Pixels are the shit. If they would have been, like, I got this because it was, you know, like, every September iPhone, the Apple Corporation, like, started this phenomena where it's, like, September is new phone season now. And the S23 was going out, and they were bringing in some new ones, so I got this one, like, borderline for free. Otherwise, I would have gone back to Pixel, because Pixels are great. An unsmartphone. Could you do that, though? Like, could you even, like, I mean, probably. One that's not a full screen and have a lot of app abilities of a smartphone. Could you text? My problem, I could never do that because I use my phone to log into so much shit. As much as I don't like the smartphone features, I don't use the vast majority of them. But like, say my computer updates and it logs me out of everything, being able to use that little scan a QR code to log in from my phone is fucking invaluable. That's been so nice. Little things like that, or like it being my camera. Like, do you have a real camera? Like, do you have a digital camera that you just use? I don't know if anybody really does that anymore unless you're just into photography. I have an unsmart phone. It's a dumb phone. Thank you very much. I've got a Pixel 7 though. I'd probably still have my 4 oh, shattered screen. I've never broke a phone. Knock on wood. I've only broke a phone screen once ever, and it was actually on stream while streaming. If you guys, there's a clip of it somewhere, unless it was deleted in the grand clipping. It might be on my YouTube, but we were doing a cooking stream, and I propped my phone up against something, and literally it was on a pot holder, and the phone was live. I was streaming from my phone, and it went pop onto a padded pot holder, and when I picked it up, the entire screen was shattered. Just like, it's crazy. That's the only time it's ever happened, though. My neighbor slammed his door and a pot fell into my sink. I nearly had a heart attack. Shit happens all the time here. This whole house rattles. It's crazy. I swear I just watch things get closer and closer to edges all the time. And I just slowly push them back and hope for the best. I also have a UB Pro phone case, so I can theoretically drop the phone from an airplane slightly exaggerated, not hurt the phone. That's what they say about OtterBoxes, too. They say you can run it over with a car. I'm not saying I tried, but don't run it over with a car. The only thing I really want to do is face call stupid iPhones. My mom and I video call. Oh my God, you're one of those. You FaceTime. I've still never been a FaceTimer. I don't know. I don't know any FaceTimers personally. Probably because they probably tried to FaceTime me and I hater buttoned them so goddamn fast. They felt it. I am not prepared to be on stared. I don't know. I don't know about them face calls. I left my phone in the water on my side pocket, and I was in the water, and it died so hard I was so upset. Yeah, water's pretty much a be-all, end-all for a phone. My camera device was worse quality than my phone. Just shows how old my camera device is. That's what I'm saying. Like, phone, I still remember, no shit. I remember my very, very first digital camera. It was like $250, and it was a Canon. And no fuck with you. It was the top of the line. It had 2.5 megapixels. I remember it so clearly. That was the top of the line. Like, top of the line, not professional quality digital camera you could buy. 2.5 megapixels. What do these have? Like, how many? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. What are the megapixels going on in our phones right now? 20? Something? I don't even know where we're at this point, but it's, I mean, they're so superior at this point. It's crazy. Tell the Sasquatch that lives with you to walk more lightly. It's impossible. Some people fall when they walk. Just dong, 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 dong. And I'm an eggshell person, so I like walk like a ballerina on my tiptoes everywhere I go. So we're just like the yin and the yang, you know? Very opposite. No, BDO, 100%. We were just talking about this yesterday, but like, no one I know would ever call me out of the blue. Unless it was the weirdest, most extreme emergency ever. It would always be a text first. Hey, can I call you real quick? Hey, are you available to talk? Anything like that? Because one thing, whose phone isn't on silent all day? I don't know. I guess maybe some people who don't. My phone is on silent until 7 p.m. every fucking day. No matter what. I'm not getting anything, so text me. When I'm outside, I don't want to think about online stuff. I 100%, I turn my phone off. Stick it in my backpack. I do it all the time. It's my favorite. Like, I don't do it irresponsibly. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, if I'm going out of the house to go do things, I make sure people present know, like, hey, I'm leaving the house. This is what I'm doing. I should be back around this time. I'm not a jerk about it. It's not like I just disappear and turn my phone off. But I make it very clear, like, these are my plans, this is what I'm doing, and unless it's an emergency, you probably don't need to get a hold of me. At all. And it works, and it's great, and it's totally fine, and I think everybody should be able to do that. You all deserve a break from that shit. Like, you don't need to be on it 24/7, that's crazy. Silent all the time, right? Same. Mine's like unsilent from 7 p.m. till 10 p.m. That's the only time, and then 10 p.m. it goes silent again because I'm going to bed. I don't like talking on the phone, so talking to showing faces is not a thing I do, no. I think I've done it once ever, and I was like, yeah, I hate this. I do too, BDO. Some of us just do. I do too. I don't know what it is. I have to, like, purposefully make noise sometimes so I don't creep up on Zeke, because I've scared the shit out of him sometimes. Just, like, walking into his office. And to me, I'm just clunking down the hallway. Just like, oh, I need to go ask him something, and he's faced away from his door to his office. So if he's, like, playing a game, he has no idea I'm coming in the room, and I'll just put my hand on his shoulder, and it's, ah! So I have to, like, stomp a few times, like, I'm coming in the room. Don't be scared. Because I do. I walk on my tiptoes. Just naturally. I don't know why, but I do. Like ninja walk. I think it was, just being a... Do you have siblings? Was it just not wanting attention thing? I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if it was that. That's the same, Crispy. I do the same. And I've always done it, though. I don't really notice it until someone brings it up. And don't expect an immediate response from me. I get back to you when I get back to you. Very much so. Outside of extraneous circumstances or emergencies, like, I think that's very reasonable. In my personal opinion. My phone is not on silent. I've just trained the people around me to never call me. You don't get robocalls anymore. I'm not kidding. My phone is on silent because of robo shit. Robotic AI bullshit. I get more AI texts and or AI calls than anything ever, because I too have trained everyone around me not to call me because I don't like talking on the phone. It's not that I don't like you. It's not that I don't like the company. It's not that I don't like the conversation. I just cannot stand talking on the phone. I don't know. Never been a fan. Even when I was younger, it drove me crazy. Like, I would pace if I was stuck on the phone. Yeah, it's not personal. Same glut, and I don't feel good about it. I hate accidentally scaring people, but I do it a lot because I just walk quiet. I did online group therapy, and I'm just so used to Zoom, FaceTime, whatever now. See, that's this. I mean, I'm literally just on a camera all day, and we just bullshit all day. I mean, what else is this but FaceTime? But it feels different because it's not like we're trapped in a one-on-one thing. I'm staring at you, you're staring at me. It's like, it feels more like a group hangout where at any point, any one of us can be like, I gotta pee, and get up and go. And it's not weird. It's not like I'm just setting you down inside. I don't know. It's different. Because I totally get that. Like, I literally am on camera all day. I totally understand. But for some reason, FaceTiming and that kind of shit, or even just a one-on-one meeting in Zoom and shit like that, I'm just like, this is weird. Do we need to see each other? I don't think I need to see you to get what we're getting out of this. I don't know. Are we just going to intimately... how long? For how? Forever? Is this how I die now? The amount of times I've scared poor Cocky when I've walked into the bathroom, when she's in there and smoking. Oh my God! Has she dropped a bong because of you? Walking on tiptoes is an autistic trait. I do it all the time. My therapist has told me the same thing. I try not to blame every single behavior of mine on, like, my neurospiciness, but my therapist has told me that walking on tiptoes is definitely, it's kind of a form of stimming. It's like flexing muscles and using extra muscles in your legs to walk that you don't necessarily need to use, and it's something we do, but also it can be a conditioned response from living around volatile human beings as a kid. Sometimes I hate it. I understand. It's too much. It's too much camera. Not usually. I have a feature to dump unwanted phone calls in the robo screening, and that marks them as spam and don't get repeat calls. See, I have the exact same thing, but I swear they have a bank of phone numbers they use, because I still get at least a couple every day from different phone numbers, and then my phone blocks those phone numbers. I mean, pretty soon my phone, I wish I could see how many phone numbers were blocked. There's probably a way to see that, like from the robocalls and shit, because I have that feature too. It's got to be hundreds by now. It's kind of crazy. It's so many. But they get new phone numbers constantly. I just don't understand where they're coming from. People at work are like, oh, you should turn on cam so I can see all your faces. Fuck you sideways with a pineapple. Why do they want that? I don't like it. And it feels even weirder when someone asks for it specifically. Like, hey, can everybody put their face cams on? I just really want to see all of you. Why? Why? Hate it. Don't understand it. Makes me super uncomfortable. Several people can be talking and you don't have to worry about having nothing more to say since there's always a new conversation going on. Very much so. And it just feels like a lot more relaxed. Like if I'm in the presence of a whole bunch of friends, like a group of people, I don't feel like I'm maintaining the emotions of every single person. But if I'm in a one-on-one situation, I feel personally responsible for your emotions, how you feel, the time you're having. Are you having a good time? Are you having a bad time? How can I fix it for you? Let me bend over backwards. Would you like to slice me in the back? It's fine. Do you need a pound of flesh? Let's fucking go. But if it's a group, I don't feel that for some reason. It just feels more chill. But like I've sat in a Zoom meeting, a one-on-one Zoom meeting for like over 6 hours because I didn't know how to fucking end it. And it just kept going. And I was just like, I don't know how to end this. I'm miserable. I need to leave. I need to never sit on Zoom ever again in my whole life. Why is this happening? I'm uninstalling it. Help, help, help. But on my face, I'm just like, losing my fucking mind. Why? No, I don't. Why do they want to see our faces? No, I don't. I feel like I can get plenty of communication, especially if it's a meeting or something. I'm so sorry. Just give me bullet pointed facts. I don't need your life story. I don't need to see your face for that. Meetings are pointless 9 times out of 10. Anyways, you're just choosing to work with people who can't read an email. So like, I don't understand that there. But yeah, I don't, why? To check people are paying attention. Be more interesting. I know I'm a cynical bitch, but chances are, if people aren't paying attention, they didn't need to be in your meeting. You invited the wrong people to the meeting. Your meeting's probably pointless. You have a narcissistic trait personality disorder that makes it so you need a constant audience to your voice. There's a lot of reasons, but it's probably not on that poor person who just needs to go do their goddamn job, and you are delaying that. I hate a meeting. I hate a meeting. Hate a meeting. Not a fan. I'm that person. And if someone called me out, are you paying attention? No, I don't need to right now. This has nothing to do with me. I could be doing my job, though. I'm lucky that my manager doesn't want cams on. You are very lucky, because fuck. That last one happens a lot. Narcissist needs an audience. I think that's the vast majority of meetings, to be honest. Like, it's very much, that's the vast majority, and this is just personal experience. Can't generalize, it's just my opinion. Vast majority of people that go into management are narcissists. And they want to be seen and they want to be known and they want to be kind of special and they want that pay raise and whatever. And part of that is having an entrapped audience. An audience of humans who have to, yes, Teachy, I'm here. Let me raise my hand for you, even though I'm a fucking adult being paid to be here. Get the fuck out, dude. Hire people that read their emails. I don't know. Minty, welcome motherfucking back. How are you, love? I've never had a family meeting. F that. So most people in Corpo, probably, I'd believe that. You'd think they'd be okay with no cams on, considering all the dudes that got caught jerking during meetings on Zoom and accidentally turning their cams on. You know what was wild to me? Like, not even the jerking off. Like, you do you, boo-boo. Some people got a kink. The sheer amount of people who would go through the trouble of making from here to here look perfect and have nothing on their legs. Like, they'd have a suit and tie, but be in their underwear. And, you know, something happens, it's an emergency, and they have to get up really quick, and suddenly you see their bare ass. I'm just like, was it that much more effort to put anything on your nether regions while you're on camera with other people? Like, you never know what's going to happen. What the fuck? I know I live on camera, so I'm very much of that mindset of just like, be careful because anything slips out and you lose your livelihood. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know what, Viata? I want that on a shirt or a mug or something. People are bad at thinking. Hand on my nutsack. Just a crazy aunt wanted to talk about you and they wanted to have a family. No, I wouldn't have gone. I just wouldn't have gone. I wouldn't have gone to that. No. My family doesn't like each other enough to do anything like that. Like, they basically gather on the holidays, pretend to like each other. Ouch. I slept weird on my back or something. No, you know what I think it was? I think I sneezed my back into a state. Literally the one we were talking about yesterday, Viata, like that stupid muscle that's like mostly under your shoulder blade, right along your spine on your back. I sneezed myself out of bed this morning and felt it immediately. And I was like, are you kidding? Is it because am I a witch? Because no shit, yesterday we talked about that muscle and how much it sucked and it didn't hurt yesterday. And we talked about rain and it rained and now my muscle's fucked. How do I control my witchcraft? I'm tired of the self-hexing. Is it just too much? I don't know. You did too? What the fuck? Seriously, right there. And it's like, I can't. I even just rub your pec muscle, Katie. That's what the massage therapist did. Silly, stupid. No one knows what they're doing. That is facts. That is facts. Ever. No one ever knows what they're doing. Everyone's just trying their best. I mean, we're trying our best. I could say that confidently. We have a daily meeting 15 minutes after I start my shift, and I usually just got up half an hour before. I'm still in my PJs, so I throw on an appropriate top for the 5-minute meeting. That's understandable. That's kind of a every day. You have to go to a daily meeting first thing in the day? Oh, honey. No shit, Glut. I was going to say the same. Is it like that family meeting? Like the team building exercise where everyone gathers first thing in the morning and they did that when I worked at Lowe's and it made me feel sick. I hated it. You have tendonitis in your bicep, Carnage? How the fuck did you do that? No, how did you do that? That fucker finally let go after massage, prescription pain relief cream, the Robo Vibe held to it, and a hot shower. I was, it's miserable because you can't get it. You can't even get someone to rub it because it's under your shoulder blade. I don't know. I get it all. I get it. That's like my muscle. The one that haunts me is that one. And it just drives you nuts because it's like I have all these foam rollers and you can't get to it. So I jerk off my pec muscle in my armpit for a minute and hope for the best. It's the muscle that connects the bicep to the shoulder. Oh my God. Is that like an injury? It's usually things we need to know, but like it could be an email. And that's the thing. Like at the end of the day, and again, my opinion doesn't matter, just an opinion, just allegedly whatever. Most meetings, if not almost 100% of meetings, almost. There's some meetings out there that do require some in-person nonsense. Could be an email. And whenever I have said that to a manager in the past, they're always like, yeah, well, I can't trust all of you to read your emails. Who the fuck's fault is that? I didn't do the hiring, motherfucker. If you treat people like children, they will act like children. Like, set some motherfucking expectations and follow through on those expectations. Why am I getting half my day chopped away by this goddamn meeting? Because Joe can't read his email. But again, my opinion doesn't matter. Just a person. I just have really bad listening skills. So, like, it doesn't matter how pertinent a meeting is. I'm going to need you to write me an email afterwards anyways, because I'm never going to get anything out of it. It sucks. They did that when I worked at Bass Pro because I did the credit cards, I didn't have to attend those meetings. I was the credit card person too, and I still had to attend those meetings, you bitch. Jealous. Yeah, meetings should be for getting group consensus. Exactly. Like there are definitely moments where in-person conversations, like live conversations, actually need to happen as opposed to like delayed responsive email or Slack where everybody's talking at the same time or whatever. Like there is something to be said, but I can't help but think a daily meeting is a fucking narcissistic need for people just to stare at someone. I don't know. Oh, I am absolutely wearing the twinsy bra. Did you take the little triangles out of them? Did we talk about this? They're so perfect, but I just don't understand why every bra in the world comes with the little foam triangles. I don't want them. I have like a stack in my underwear drawer of them because I keep telling myself, like, well, what if I want one day? Same. I take them out the second out of anything. Bikinis, anything. Take that fucking foam. I don't know what the fuck the point of that is, but all it's going to do is move and make your boob look weird, or it's going to fold in half to where you can never get it to lay right again. What's the point? I think it's to hide the nip nop. I think so. Maybe. But y'all know where I stand on that. Boobs have nip nops, right? Like, why do I have to hide my nip nops? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's one thing wearing see-through shit to Walmart, but like, if I'm wearing a bra and it's cold and I nip, what's the worst thing? Like, the world goes, oh shit, she's got nipples? Yeah, Greg, I can see yours through your fucking work vest. Let's fucking go. You want to fight? I don't know. I think so, though. Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's the thing. They're not anchored in. So, like, you see how there's this line? Oh, I don't know if you can see that. The line down the bra. They kind of sit like that in the bra, but they're not sewn in by any means. It's literally as if I took a piece of foam and just stuck it down the front of your underwear and left it there and was like, no, it'll stay still. It'll sit right where I left it. No. Like, that's common sense, right? You're going to be like, no, it's not. Because I move. My body moves. That's not going to stay there. And they never do. So they tend to migrate around, making your boob look weird all day. And then in the wash, they fold in half. They get a permanent crease in them that you can never get out again. So I just fuck them. I just pull them out of everything. Fuck it. If you're going to be offended by my nipples, I don't know what to do. Greg. Or whomstuff. I don't know what to do. Everybody's got nipples. What are you going to do? No, they're pointless. They're so annoying. So I'm not kidding you. In my underwear drawer, I've got a stack of them like that thick because every bra, sports bra, bikini, anything I've ever bought has them in it. And I've just learned to tear them out immediately because you can see them. Like it looks like a triangle lump on your boob. Literally, it would look like I had just this triangle here because it's thicker. I don't know. They're so... What is the point? And I think we're still paying for that feature. Like, can we just eliminate that feature already? I know, this is America. Nip nops aren't real. At least female presenting nip nops. Is it that time already? What's up? They're here. It's like a pouch. It does. It looks like a pouch. It just, there's no point. I always forget to take them out, but the first time they get washed, I'll find them at the bottom of the washer. I'm like, oh, right. That happens to me. Like, I'll forget to take them out, but I don't find them at the bottom of the wash. Suddenly, they're folded in half in the top I'm trying to put on. I'm like, what the fuck is... Oh, yeah. Yeet that motherfucker out of my life, because fuck that. You're just licking the lotion off my leg. What's up? Can I help you? Hello, my midnight soldier. How are you? You're very handsome. That's breath. Thank you. Hi, bud. He wants to lick me every day. Sports bra bathing suit. Some cami tanks, 100% soft bras. So many have those stupid foams. And what are they? And why? Does anyone keep them in? What do you keep in the pouch instead? My marijuana. I'm not kidding you. I literally, the pouch hole is like right here. And it's probably that big. Like it's big enough for you to stick your finger in, fish around for that little foam thing, and you violently yank it out. But you could probably slide a joint in there. Like if you got a joint in a little tubey, you could stick that in there and it would just rest nestled under your tit. That'd be pretty nice. Wow, one of my dogs just drooled on my leg and I felt it drip. Ma'am, you have a very moist mouth today. I know, their timing is truly spectacular. What is it? What gets you at this time, sir? Sir. Yeah, the entrance is right here, and it's just this. It's which means stop licking my pits and shit, you weird dog. That means that some human is stuffing them into our brasiers. Can we like maybe take that away and they don't need that anymore? All you need to know about bra pad inserts. What are they? Why are they? Okay, they don't give support whatsoever. I don't know about that. Oh, maybe guy. Mm. I scrolled down to the conclusion. Conclusion. It's just what a strange thing. Ultimately, there's no definitive response to the query, who is eligible to use bra inserts? The truth is, anyone can use them. Whether you're looking to enhance your existing assets or add a little extra shape where desired, bra inserts are a versatile tool that anyone can incorporate into their daily routine. This sounds like a magazine article from 1952. Moreover, they can be paired with virtually any outfit. With minor tweaks, any blouse or bralette can reap the benefits of the straightforward utility of a cup insert. You can even incorporate them into a bikini or bathing suit for additional coverage. The possibilities are limitless. I'm reading directly from the link you just posted. That is fucking great. It's literally like an ad for bra foam. That's great. Ew, there's so much drool on my leg. Lilith. Ew. Why? Ew. Oh, ew. Madam. Okay, break time. My dog has efficiently drooled all. I feel moist. In the grossest way right now. Ew. Ew. She just licks me everywhere. Right, they're not even pads that would make you look bigger. And correct me if I'm wrong, but like you need more than a piece of foam to like do anything. This person seems like they love a bra pad though. So maybe some people are ashamed of their nip nops. I'm not here to judge. Like whatever makes you comfortable, you do you, boo boo. Break time. I have to pee, so let's drink more water. My girls laugh at the idea that a tiny piece of foam could be benefit to them. I mean, I don't even have barely any girls going on, and they're having a giggle about that foam. I understand. I mean, I don't understand. I don't understand the foam. I never have. Cheers. Load your bowls. Take your joy. You deserve to feel okay today. Pee after sex. I'll be right back. I gotta pee so bad. I always wait so I didn't think I'd hear ever in my life. Wu-Tang, it's for the kids. Yeah. I know. I've just never seen the lyric just like written out. It feels like my kids in honors bumper sticker. Wu-Tang. It's for the kids. That's it. It just made me laugh. Welcome back, everybody. It is windy as fuck outside. I hope it blows that storm away. All of my shit in my yard is blooming and coming up and has not blooming, but like it's actually like my tomatoes are coming up and my honeydew melon is coming up and my zucchini is coming up and I planted summer squash that is coming up. My peas, I planted sweet peas, snap pea, like sweet snap peas, snow peas, snow peas. This is an interesting mix. Blooming and coming, yeah. All of them, they're coming up. Like, those big fat leaves, and then they start doing their swirly leaves and whatnot. All of that's coming up. So I'm just living in, like, the existential fear of snow. Because it'll kill it. Everything is turning I know. My yard is so green right now. I love it so much. My burning bush has leaves all over it. My dogwood lived. I have a rhododendron that's blooming. That thing's actually blooming. Really pretty, like pale, pale pink flowers that are really pretty. Everything's blooming and coming up, and I just really, really, really wanted to be left alone. Oh, I love lilacs so much. I think I want to plant a lilac out the front. Out the front. It's crazy. Like, I forget how much land I have to work with until I'm like working with it, because I've been hyper focusing on the backyard because that's where the dogs live. And they drag the mud inside, so that's been my hyper-focused project. Like, we mow the front lawn and everything. It's not even a lawn, it's whatever. We mow the front wildflowers. But I kind of want to put a lilac here because I think it would cool me down. Like, I'm noticing now that it's getting hot out, the sun comes from this wall and moves across the house right here, and this window just gets so hot and baked, and I feel like putting some sort of tree there would help cool the house down. But also, they're just so pretty and fairly low maintenance in my experience. Oh, I'm so jealous you have apple trees. I planted, oh, Viata, I would give you somewhere else to send that. But I would die to plant one of your cuttings. Oh my God. I have a clematis that's going crazy, and I'm pretty sure Dream has a clematis too. I'm trying to convince Dream, did you pull that? Or did you leave it? Dream has some sort of mystery vine growing, and she posted a picture of it, and I was like, I swear to fuck, the leaves and like the vine kind of structure, it's different. Like, we have vining plants that are weeds around here, like I think it's called like chokeweed or strangleweed or something like that, and they look so similar, but those ones grow directly out of the ground, and they don't have like a woody kind of vine. And I'm possibly found more of it. I think clematises are pretty hardy. I have one that's going crazy in my yard right now. I showed you guys that picture the other day, and I don't remember planting it, but I know it's a clematis, and it's got buds all over it, like hundreds of buds at this point. I'm so excited for that thing to go off. So excited for that thing to go off. But clematis are really cool, and like, if mine can survive a winter, my God. I'm reminded of a joke. The reason panties have flour on them is in memory of all the faces buried there. Is that a joke? Because that's kind of... Dear parents and prudes, we will be playing unedited hip-hop all day today for Wu-Tang Wednesday. Due to the nature of the music, there may be language which may offend you or your kids. Unless, of course, you take parenting advice from Old Dirty Bastard, in which case, Wu-Tang is for the children! That's fantastic. That's beautiful. The reason panties have flowers on them is in memory of all the faces buried there. It's funny you say that. I actually watched an entire podcast that was all about why panties historically have a tiny ribbon on the front. Like, the front middle of so many panties in the world have some little charm or a ribbon, a bow, and I fucking can't remember why. But there was a reason. I don't think so. I want to say it. Oh my God. I'm so mad. I knew this. Hold on. No, I don't think it was a gross reason. Because I listen to a lot of women who do like historical podcasts, historical clothing. So, like, the history of the corset and how it wasn't a method of torture and actually is way better than bras and et cetera, et cetera. Like, it had to be along those lines. I want to say, I think it might have been to distinguish front from back of panties, if I remember correctly. But it also might have been like, before elastic, it might have been like a ribbon around the waist to actually hold panties up, like hold your underwear up or hold up your bloomers or whatever the fuck you were wearing at the time. And it might have translated to just be a familiarity thing to panties. I don't remember. Like a drawstring, exactly. I could totally see that as a thing. That was absolutely a way to hold up like little bloomers and stuff like that. Oh man, I don't remember, but that sounds familiar. Minty! Thank you so much for subbing to the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving it anus swings for 52 fucking months. That's a really long time, and I appreciate you. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways, because nothing in this world is sexier than pure sober consent. Thank you. Getting dressed in the dark? Yeah. It wasn't a gross reason though. I think it was like it was that or personalization or something like that. I love listening to stuff like that. Just like weird things you don't really think about. Like, we're all led to believe that corsets were horrible for everybody. Everybody was waist training. Everyone was trying to get the smallest waist possible. When in reality, like the vast majority of corsets weren't that tight at all. And it was just support up for the boobies. And it protected your outside clothes from your skin so that your skin oils didn't get on your outside clothes. So then you didn't have to wash your clothes that often. But of course, as with everything, fashion is always taken too far. So there were some people that did horrible things with corsets. It's like people with fillers, right? I'm sure half of the people here have fillers, half the people in the world do, and you would never know. And then there's that small percentage of people that have fillers, and you're like, whoa, bitch got fillers. I can't even do it. It's just a plumping serum, guys. I don't know what you're talking about. I feel so bee stung. Everything can be taken too far, right? Plan on spending time in the garden tomorrow before the tornadoes come. How do you secure your babies from winds from a tornado? That was an actual sign of brewery in Dayton. That's fucking awesome. I ordered happy. Do I... Ma'am. You done? You good? Why? They do. They have a lot to say today. What up, Worsty? I hope you're doing well. She's right behind me. Yep. Mom! Dad still lives here! The man that's here every day and never leaves is here again! Help! Are you done? Do you have an amnesic thing? No, you don't lick my legs anymore. You just slobbered all over me earlier, man. I'm probably still a little moist. It's a little much. It's a little much, ma'am. Anyways, what were we talking about? You're a very pretty lady. She's pouting now, but I gave her a pet. Oh, there she is. Can we have a hug? Don't lick me, though, okay? Come here. I miss ma'am. Oh, those legs. Hello. You're a very pretty lady. I know he lives here, right? He always has been here, though. Literally since before you. My guard dog. Always there. Always ready. You're a good girl. Most of the time. My bears. You do look like a woolly bear. Look at those eyebrows, Miss Ma'am. You got a bad bug. Let me get it. There we go. We got it. Look at that pretty eye. Now you can see. Can I get rid of this, though? No, I know. She just wants to eat it. Yes, I did get my Steve outfit. Isn't it near me? I have an eye booger. I just want to show. Can I show them my. Look at those. Yeah. The devil. They're cute ass Muppets, but they've got barbs on their paws. I know. I just want to get rid of this thing in my finger. This is real gross, Bill. Can I dispose of it? I got the crickets for the pizza, too. Ma'am. Okay. She just wants to lick lotion off my leg. That's all she really wants from me. Ew, ew, ew. Ew. Lethal. Dude, she kind of almost got me. Oh, she got me. This shit. Dude, it's a miracle that I'm not just covered in scars from that dog. Yes. It's actually great VR because I realized it took dressing up as Steve from Blue's Clues for me to own khakis. I've never owned khakis before in my life. If given the option for slacks, I go black slacks, if that's not apparent. But yeah, I got my Steve shirt and khakis. I will be, Steve. It's going to happen. I just have to teach myself cabaret. I mean, I'm obviously not going to be some cabaret star, but I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do my absolute best for you because that's what you deserve. But yeah, and then if we raise 7,000 or wait, is it 10? If we raise $10,000, not only do I get a St. Jude tattoo, but I'm also going to dress up as Les Poissons Steve and dance on a stripper pole. Where's my bong? Cheers. I loaded a bowl. It's going to be sick. Il est orange. Il est des bras. Des étames. Les Poissons Steve. That one, Dijam. Thank you. The legs. Steve has arms and legs. It's important. Dude, Viata. I wonder if I could get them a pink and blue sweater. Like, they don't wear dog clothes. She's pouting. She stuck her face under the couch. They don't, I've never put them in, like, clothes, but they'll put on, like, a jacket or something. We've had to do that from time to time when they get chilly. Katie's version of Dude, Where's My Card? Dude, Where's My Bong? Or my lighter, but yeah. All the time. Gonna have to incorporate, you know what? Moth. Anyways, sipping on gin and juice. Amazon sells the blue notebook. I hesitated, but I might get it. Like the notebook with the crayon. But maybe I need it. Would that complete the outfit? Zep bound. What is that? Tirzepatide. Patide, a dual glucose-dependent insulin-tropic polypeptide. Glucagon-like GLP-1 receptor agonist. That's how it works. It mimics the action of GIP and GLP-1. Does it play a role in regulating appetite, digestion? Oh, so it does affect the digestion process. Probably makes you digest way slower, huh? Or something. I was trying to think how the mechanism would work because I thought it was just an appetite suppressant. But it looks like it does affect the hormones that play a role in regulating appetite, digestion, and blood sugar levels, which would, yeah, that would make sense. That it would totally like slow down digestion and make it so. Does the edible last way longer now? Lost 14 pounds in a month. Holy shit. Congratulations. That is wild. Like, holy crap. Congrats. But yeah, that makes sense if it's slowing down digestion. Sorry, I've turned on my little heater. My leggies got cold. I haven't noticed it lasting longer. Oh, because it usually hits while you're sleeping, but it takes like 3 hours now. You know, I wonder, what kind of edibles do you usually do? Reasonable? Do you do like something you're eating and swallowing? Because I notice that if I consume edibles that I have to like eat, like chew and eat, they take way longer to kick in, and I never really know what the effect's going to be. Versus what I get is I get like hard candies or I get sublingual drops. And then you're not absorbing the THC via the digestive system. You're absorbing it actually sublingually through the mucous membrane of your mouth, straight into the bloodstream. So if you think about it, like the THC is just going through way less steps to get into your system versus having to like get through the digestive system and then get absorbed. And like the time it takes for an edible to kick in can have a lot to do with what's in your stomach right now, because obviously it's going to follow that. Because your stomach is not where digestion happens. That happens in the intestines. So it has to make it all the way to the intestines. And if you've got a slow digestion process going on for whatever reason, you've got food in your stomach, I can absolutely see how that could take a lot longer to get in. Good morning, David. How are you? What am I doing? Talking about weed. What are you doing? Dude, sublinguals or just like I call it a sucky candy because I'm a child, but like a hard candy. Even if you have gummies, I have gummies. I just suck on them. Treat it like it's a hard candy and just let it absorb. And so a lot of not all of it, like you're going to be swallowing a lot of it, but a lot of it's going to be absorbed into your bloodstream right away via the mucous membrane because your mouth is a permeable. That's why we have spit. It's permeable, you know. On my regular shit, you know how it goes. Edibles are always fascinating to me, to be honest, just because it's so different how everybody reacts to them, or like how people take them, the method with which they take them, which kind they're taking, etc. Oh my god, did the new Love, Death, and Robots season drop already? Or is that what you're watching? We're watching it tonight in movie night if you'd like to join us, although I think it's really late at night for you. 7 p.m. Eastern. So I'll be on that regular shit as well, although we all know cartoons are for children, so. The new Love, Death, and Robots season drops today. I'm so excited. We watched a bunch of episodes last night in preparation. Absolutely reasonable. Oh, a DMC cartoon? Fuck yeah. Speaking of, oh my gosh, David, I finally got to start, we're gonna play more today because I don't feel like crap anymore. Thank frick, because I slept all day yesterday. But I finally got to start. Have you got to see any of the gameplay for South of Midnight? It's so good. Like, holy shit, it's so good. Oh, if you'd like to see some today. The game is, and you have the option to turn this off, which is a nice accessibility option if it drives your eyes crazy, but the game is like stop motion claymation. It's stunning. Absolutely stunning. Holy shit. I have no words. It's so pretty. It's genuinely one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in my life. And the gameplay is amazing, and the characters are amazing, and the stories are heartbreaking. It's so good, but it's definitely for children because animation, cartoons are for kids. I'm gonna change our category and then we can play some. It's so good. We didn't play yesterday though. We played a really good game. I genuinely very, very much enjoyed it. It was perfect for yesterday because my allergies made me feel like I was getting sick yesterday. It was really bad. These were huge. They're still kind of big. But just the pollen is crazy outside right now. And so I didn't want to play South of Midnight because, like, when I get mind foggy like that, I'm like, I don't want to forget the game. Like, I've genuinely had days where I just don't even remember the date because I pushed through the day and I was so brain foggy I couldn't remember anything. So we played, was it a game about digging a hole? What was it called? Yes, it's literally a game about digging a hole. That's the title of the game. What a fun little game. Like, I could see myself sinking a lot of time into it, and I genuinely still want to see what happens if my shovel blows up. We dug a hole, and it was, like, very chill. We need more games like that, where you just, like, dig a hole. Oh, David, it's so good. Like, the characters and stuff so far have just been, like, so good. I don't know. I've been waiting for that game to come out since it was announced, just, like, on the edge of my teeth. I don't even know if that's saying, but, like, I've been so excited for this game to come out. Yes, sinking into our hole, if you will. The art style is stunning. The voice acting is really, really good. The stories are pretty great. But yeah, I have no clue how long the game is. I don't think it's super long. I think we can beat it in probably like 2 to 3 days. We're on what, chapter? It'll tell us, right? Chapter something. Oh, the music! Oh my god! I'll let the song finish. I think we're 6 to 7. I wanted to say 5, but I think we completed. I think I said in the middle of playing it last time, like, oh yeah, we're in the chapter 5, and I was just talking to someone in chat, and that stuck in my head. I think we're further than that, though. I think you're right. 5, 6, 7. We're in there. I don't know how many chapters there are, and I don't want to know, because obviously that gives me a sign of, like, how close I am to the end, and I don't want to know. It's really good. Dude, Game Pass has some pretty good shit on it. That's where I'm playing South of Midnight from. It's... When they have a lot of good games like this, it's pretty worth it, but South of Midnight is so good. So unique. So pretty. I'm probably going to suck a little because the controls are really interesting, and I have forgotten how to play, but it should be fabulous. Two-Toed Tom. Isn't that what we did? That was the last thing we did was Two-Toed Tom. Or I guess, no, we're in... I think we're inside. Or did we heal Two-Toed Tom already? I don't know. Let's just get into it. We're just going to get into it. Fuck it. Jump. 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 Hugging Molly. That's who we're going after. Thank you. I knew we did the Two-Toed Tomness. And I couldn't remember who was next. Yeah. That's what it is. Because I think we healed him or whatever. We healed his heartness. Claire Obscure is one that everybody says I have to play because it's equally, like, gorgeous, wonderful. I have so many... Oh, God. There went my collarbone. Oh, my fuck. That feels so good. I know. It's going to be interesting because the weird things I have to get. I might have to go... Yeah, it's fingers crossed I can find everything. I think I'll be able to. Like, the weird things I ordered online. So, hopefully... Fuck, I have to pee again. I've drank so much damn water today. It's crazy. Cocky! Oh my god, I'm literally just ending. Bitch. I'm so sorry. I have to go to the store and buy all the ingredients for our pizza tomorrow. Before movie night. That's true. There is. It's very peoply out there. Cheers, everybody. We haven't beat it yet, Cocky, and it doesn't really feel like we're anywhere near an end or anything. We're in chapter 10, whatever the fuck that means. But the game is phenomenal. I'd highly suggest anybody play it. It's so good. Like it's really the whole like last bit with the spider and whatnot. I was genuinely thinking in my mind, I'm like, maybe I could just grocery shop after movie night, which is like 10 p.m. for me. That makes sense. Let's do that. No, I have to go. The pizza must happen. Yes, I do have the list. I mean in Discord. So, shall we read it one last time? I haven't opened Discord yet. I shut my computers down last night because it was hot in here. And it felt smart to shut them down just to get them to cool off. I don't know. One of the fans, I could hear it from the other room like, I was like, ooh, you feel warm, bitch. So, shopping list. Crickets, which we have. We still don't know what flavor we're going to do, but we'll figure something out. Crickets, mayo, scorpion pepper Tabasco, ranch seasoning, bacon, french fries. Thicker cut, I agree. But not a steak fry. Canned peaches, rainbow sprinkles, minced dried mint, smoked Gouda, cheese curds, blue cheese crumples, Donner meat, imitation crab meat, honey, which I have, melted chocolate, dark, heavy cream, fresh mozzarella, baked beans, grated garlic, black olives, arugula, coconut Red Bull. That one I've never seen. I'm assuming it's just out there. Hoping I can find that one. Coconut Red Bull. That's like for the treat pizza afterwards. Red pepper flakes, bread flour, instant yeast, olive oil, and then the normal one, and then the equipment I will need, which I have, the pans and the Vitamix. So there's the crickets. This is going on the pizza tomorrow. So if you'd like to come by, it's a result of all the wonderful money you guys have raised for St. Jude. I very much appreciate you. We are still putting together a monster sandwich, which we'll be making next week. Every $10, you get to add another crazy ingredient. That one's pretty wild. But thank you very much for hanging out with me. I love this game. I'm so happy. I mean, I was going to say, I'm so happy that we waited so long, but like, what the fuck else were we going to do? Of course we had to wait. I'm just here doing Satan's work, man. It's the sickest. I love doing stuff like this. I'm really excited. We're going to be making like pizza crust from crack. It's not what we're doing. From scratch. Scratch is the word I wanted to come up with, like Mr. Scratch. So tomorrow, Faded Friday. It's just like every other Faded Friday. We will sit down first thing in the morning. We will be curating lots of playlists and everything. First thing, like while you guys throw links at me, we will be rising bread. We have hours of rising bread and whatnot, so that's not even a problem. And then, I mean, throwing pizza toppings on, making the sauces and stuff like that. I have the Vitamix, I have everything, so that's just while we listen to music and watch awesome music videos and stuff like that, we will be making pizza, like just something to do in the background. Crack crust, best crust, right? It's gonna be crack crust, because it's gonna be focaccia. Like, one of the best things, we have no idea yet, but one of the best things theoretically about this pizza is that the crust is gonna be focaccia bread, which is amazing. Focaccia is incredible if you've never made it. The crust will be busting if you make it with crack. Can you imagine? I'm not doing that. We're not doing that. Other news, movie night, as always, is in 2 hours. It's 5 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. my time, 7 p.m. Eastern. We chill in the Discord and we watch movies and shows and whatnot. That being said, the new season of Love, Death, and Robots was dropped today. So I know for a fact that is what will be going on in movie night. So that's why I'm trying to make it to the grocery store. Also because I'd like to beat, the rush hour traffic and all the people getting off work and whatnot and going grocery shopping. So I'm going to go do that now. Pray that it's not bajillions of dollars. Cross all of thine dicks. That being said, I'm really, really excited. Just 3 cheers and all of the fucking thank yous to Crispy for putting you guys donated and picked all your ingredients, but Crispy has literally been working for days on how to make this like a palatable experience for all of us and a fun experience of actually putting a pizza together. And I'm so fucking grateful. So thank you for that. I'm off to the store, my dudes. Is my Twitch is it gonna load today? Let's see. I think my dark mode, my dark reader or whatever was actually a little fucked up there for a while, which sucked. I think that's what was making it. So things were actually loading. They were just loading in dark mode in a certain way that I couldn't actually see them at all, which was awesome. It's all for the little lights. I agree. It's all for the kids. We do all of this for the kids. Hi, Bub. You want to say bye to me today? Come here. Or bye with me. Come on. That's my boy. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out with us today. I love you. Take your joy Drink water, hydrate, wash your fucking bongs. Pee after sex and wash your hands. This is very important. Urinary tract infections are the leading cause of elderly death right now. Pee. Just go piss, girl. I'll see you guys in the morning for Faded. Bless you for that follow. I appreciate you. For Faded Friday, where we listen to awesome music all day, watch funny things, but also we're putting together a monster of a pizza. Exclamation pizza in the chat if you want to see the ingredients. My dog is licking my hand away. I love you so much, bud. I'll see you guys tomorrow.